The serene Yoruba village lies under a velvet night sky, its thatched roofs glowing in the moonlight. The sacred baobab tree stands tall, its massive branches sheltering two lovers. Fireflies flicker like stars brought to earth, adding a magical glow to the scene. Under the shadow of the sacred baobab tree, where lovers once whispered promises and the gods held their secrets, two hearts dared to defy tradition. This is their story, a tale of love, betrayal, and redemption. Adizwa, the chief's daughter, sits close to Olumide, a talented drummer from a humble family. Adizwa, nervously, Olumide, what if they find us here? My father's wrath knows no mercy. Olumide sat face smiling, placing a hand on hers. Adizwa, love is stronger than fear. The gods see our hearts, they will protect us. Unbeknownst to them, Abeni, Adizwa's childhood friend, hides in the shadows. Her face is hardened with jealousy as she watches the intimate moment. But love's flame burns bright enough to cast shadows. In those shadows lurked envy, waiting to strike. The vibrant Yoruba market is bustling with life. Traders call out their wares, and the air is filled with the scents of spices and ripe fruit. Abeni weaves through the crowd, her expression tense as she heads to the chief. Envy, a seed planted in the heart, grows quickly when watered by opportunity. Abeni, Adizwa's childhood friend, was ready to betray the one she once called a sister. Abeni approaches Chief Akambi, who sits regally on a carved wooden stool, surveying the market. She leans in, her voice barely above a whisper. Abeni, Boba, I must tell you something. Adizwa meets the drummer boy in secret. Their love brings dishonor to your name. Chief Akambi's expression darkens. His grip tightens on his ornate staff. Chief Akambi, low growl. This insolence will not stand. My daughter will know her duty. The chief's pride was a fortress, unyielding and high, but its stones would soon be tested by love's relentless storm. At the chief's compound, Adizwa stands in the center, her head held high despite the weight of her father's fury. Villagers gather, whispering in anticipation. In a world where a father's word was law, Adizwa stood defiant, her heart bound to Olumide's melody. Chief Akambi, thundering. You have shamed this family, Adizwa. Do you deny your secret meetings with that drummer? Adizwa, calmly, Father, I deny nothing. Olumide's love is pure. Can you not see? The gods themselves would bless our union. Chief Akambi slams his staff into the ground, silencing the crowd. Chief Akambi, to the guards. Take the boy away. Let him be banished from this land. The guards drag Olumide away, his drum falling to the ground. Adizwa collapses in tears as her father turns his back on her. Love's song was silenced, but its echo lingered in the hearts of those who dared to listen. That night, Abeni sits alone by the riverbank, the moonlight reflecting on the water. She clutches a beaded bracelet Adizwa had given her as children. Envy, once her companion, now left her with emptiness. In her quest to destroy Adizwa's love, Abeni had lost her sense of self. A flashback shows young Adizwa and Abeni laughing and playing together. The sound of their laughter fades as Abeni speaks aloud to herself. Abeni, tearfully, I only wanted to matter, to be seen. But in my jealousy, I betrayed the one person who truly cared for me. The camera pans as she walks toward the chief's compound, her determination clear. Sometimes, redemption begins with admitting one's wrongs, no matter the cost. The village gathers at dawn for a test. The elders decree that Olumide must play his drum before the sacred baobab tree. If the spirits are moved, it will prove his love. In the Yoruba culture, the drum speaks. Its voice can summon gods, call for rain, or tell stories of the past. Now, it would tell the story of love. Olumide kneels before the baobab, his fingers trembling as they hover over the drum. Adizwa watches, her heart pounding. Elder 2, raising a hand, begin, boy. Let the gods hear your plea. Olumide plays a deep, haunting rhythm. The sound carries through the village. The wind swirls, lifting leaves from the ground. Suddenly, a flock of white birds rises from the tree, their wings glowing in the golden light of dawn. Villager 1, awed, the gods are listening. The elders bow their heads, humbled by the display. Elder 1, softly, it is decided. The gods bless this union. Abeni approaches Adizwa and Olumide during the celebration. She kneels before them, her head bowed. Abeni, quietly, Adizwa, Olumide, I was the one who told your father. My jealousy blinded me. Can you ever forgive me? Adizwa looks at Olumide, then gently lifts Abeni to her feet. Adizwa, you are my sister, Abeni. Jealousy may have darkened your heart, but love has brought you back to the light. Forgiveness, like love, is a gift freely given but never demanded. Abeni's journey of redemption was only just beginning. The baobab tree stands tall, its roots seemingly embracing the earth and heavens. Adizwa and Olumide stand hand in hand, their wedding attire glowing in the torchlight. The village erupts in joyful song and dance. And so, the story of Adizwa and Olumide became a legend, a reminder that love, though fragile, can weather even the fiercest storms. Tradition may bend, but when guided by love, it never breaks. The camera pans upward, showing the baobab tree under a starlit sky. Fireworks made of palm fronds light up the darkness as the sound of jubilant drumming fills the air.